Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. We're back on OasisParadise, and I have some big changes for you. First, we'll start off with the biggest, and that is that I have added a ton of mods. Now, I don't remember all the exact mods. I know there's some like refined storage in here, crates in here, quite a bit of mods. I want to say there's around 11 mods. So that's the first big change, and the next one is something I did in-game, and it's terraforming it. And if you guys remember from my last videos, I said I was going to slowly push back that area of land behind me, that kind of mountain-like area. Well, after a few days and multiple hours of working on it, this is what it looks like now. I mean, I completely just flattened it all out, mined out everything. I have a few screenshots of the progress I was making. I might show those on screen if I remember to. But now we have this massive flat area and just this mound here, and I'll show you the reason why I kept this mound. There's two big reasons. One is because time. I mean, it takes forever to remove it. And another is because I built just a small little base over here. I got bored one day, so I got on and just started building a base. So we got some storage. Over here's more of the storage room. Right here's our enchanting room. And then here's like our furnace and cooking room. So that's where we're at so far. I'm thinking, because of the mods I installed, over here we're going to start a whole new farm, and the farm we're going to be going for is under the Farmer's Delight. So there's two main mills I want to make. Let me hurry and go through and find them. Alright, so these are the two main farms I want to make. One is for the stuffed potato. I mean, it's really simple. We just need a cow farm for those two ingredients, and then a potato farm. So we're already halfway there because we have a potato farm. The next is barbecue on a stick. All we need is any animal farm, so that will be easy, and then we need a tomato and an onion, so we'll have to go find both of those seeds. Personally, I feel like this one will be far easier to set up because all we'll have to do is find cows. So let's start making a massive potato farm over here, and then we'll get ready to go find some cows. Alright, so after harvesting the potatoes over at our other mini farm, we had 56 extra. Stupid weather, one sec, let me turn that down. Alright, so as I was saying, after harvesting the potatoes from our smaller farm over there, we have 56. I'm thinking we're going to do about tiles this big. We might even go a few out, but I'm going to do maybe 2 tiles of this big, and then we'll go find some cows. Alright, now that we got those 2 tiles, all we have to do is fill this in, and we can go and find us some cows. Another big thing I forgot to mention that I removed was the shader pack. I'm sure that was very obvious if you've watched the previous episodes, but yeah, there's too many visual bugs with the resource packs that I'm running, and so I decided to just get rid of the shaders and go with just plain old resource packs. Alright guys, we should be coming up on the house now. Oh, that one lost interest. Come back. Let me tell you, man, it took me forever to find these goddamn cows. It took me way too long. Alright, come on guys. Come on. In here. Cool. We have now started our cow farm. We can breed these two, and as you can see, I made a pretty big pen for them. It's about the size of this. It's about the same size as this potato farm, but I'm sure it's fine. So now all we really need to do is get a chest over here with either bottles or buckets, something to get the milk, and we can start making ourselves some stuffed potatoes. For those of you who are experienced with adding mods, especially like after you've already started a world, you'll know there's a problem to where when you add a mob that changes world generation, such like Farmer's Delight and some of the other ones that add ores, you have to go out of your unrendered chunks in order to find it. Well, after traveling a lot, I've kind of loaded a lot of chunks in this world, so I'm going to have to go kind of far to get some of these new crops and new ores, so that's going to be the next big project. Alright, so the first crop we're going to go for are tomatoes, which could be found in savannas and desert. Over here to the west, there should be a big mesa biome and hopefully a desert that we can find some of those. Alright guys, we're just entering this desert, and I don't think I've ever been here, so there should be a really good chance of us finding some tomato seeds laying around. Alright guys, so I'm starting to see some new ores spawn, which means I'm definitely far enough away to get some of that new seeds. Alright, I don't know what we have here, but that's definitely something new. And it looks like onions. So now we don't have to go looking for onions, we just have some right here. Perfect. Next, we just need to finally find some tomatoes. I haven't found any yet. You know, just as I said that, I come over this hill and I see some tomatoes in the distance. Perfect. Now we can grab these, we can head back to the house and start our farm. Okay, I'll see you guys when we get back. Alright, now we're actually coming up on the house. Alright guys, so we should have everything just about set up. Over here we have potatoes, right here we have cows, here we're going to have our tomatoes, and here we're going to have our onions. And that should be everything for both the stuffed potato and the barbecue on a stick. Now my next thing I want to do, I want to make a backpack right here. It really shouldn't be that hard. The hardest part's going to be finding leather before these cows are finished growing up. And then to upgrade it, we don't even have to make more, we can just add ores to the original backpack. Alright, so since these guys aren't grown, I think I'm going to go find myself some other cows that I could kill for leather. Alright guys, I found some cows over here at the village. As you can see, I got 13 beef and 6 leather. In total, I wanted like 8 leather so I can make some item frames as well, but this should be enough for now. Looks like we have one more cow at the top of this hill. Maybe he'll drop me some leather. Oh, we have a lot more than just one. Nice. Alright, now although there are some more cows around here, I got my 9 leather and I'm happy with that, so I'm gonna get going. Alright, that's another thing marked off the list. Alright, so now that I got a ton of the smaller goals out of the way, the next thing I want to do is go on a huge mining trip. Now my biggest problem with this mining trip is all the new ores from the mods aren't loaded into my current chunk, so I'm gonna have to go far away just to start mining. Instead of doing a time lapse like I did on the first episode of this series, I'm gonna try and do progress updates, so every once in a while I'll throw in a clip of how it's going. Anyway, I'll see you guys once we get in the caves. Hey, look at this. Looks like we have a ruined nether portal. Let's go see what we got. Alright, so we got a few tools and obsidian. Got some golden gloves. I'm not sure what these even do, but I'll grab it and I'll leave everything else in here because I don't care about much of that. Look at that. That's what the golden gloves do. You put them on your hands and I think they give you a little bit extra damage. That's pretty funny. So because we found golden gloves in that chest, that means it was unloaded before. So everything from here on out should have new ores as long as I can just find a starting cave to get into. Alright everybody, I am heading back from that mining trip. Here is what I got. So this is just the first start of the overworld mining. Right now I'm going to take a break of just regular mining. We're going to go to the nether and grab some nether resources, and then we will go into a second session of like overworld mining. Alright, looks like that was the only chest. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Okay. Oh man, let's get out of here. Man, that drown is deadly accurate. So we got some cabbage seeds, rice, suspicious stews, and rope. I don't know what this actually is even used for. Safety net. Looks like it's made for a safety net, whatever a safety net is used for. Alright, I will see you guys when we get back to the base. Alright guys, we're back home, and I got the nether portal ready to get set up. Emptied my backpack and inventory into chests so we can look at everything together at the very end. And if you didn't realize when I was opening my inventory what we're going to be working on, we're working on refined storage. So I'm gathering a ton of stuff, build a mega storage unit, and nether quartz is one of the biggest and most used thing in this. The reason I stopped mining in the overworld is because I noticed a lot of the ingredients that go into refined storage are some of your vanilla ores, and so if I go get some quartz and then come back and just mine in this general area where all the vanilla ores are, I should have no problems getting into refined storage, and then we can just create a bulk storage system. So right now I'm going to gather this farm and then we're going to head into the nether. See you guys in the depths. Alright guys, so that was probably the shortest mining session that we're going to need to do. I already got a little over a stack of nether quartz. That's really all I needed, was about a stack. And something I forgot to add is, on top of all this refined storage stuff, we need to make energy for it. And so we have some mechanism things in here that we're going to start creating. So I'm thinking let's get crafting, and once we realize what other resources we need, we can go out and look for specific resources. Alright, so for the most part this is everything we have to work with. I'm not sure if it'll be enough or not, but we're going to get crafting a ton of stuff and see what else we need. Alright guys, after hours of building things and combining resources, we finally did it. Just to give you a little idea of how long it took, when I started, this bottom chest was empty. And these are all the resources I had to go around and gather just to put everything together. It's almost full, almost a double chest full of stuff. I mean, besides this top row, almost everything was used somehow in getting me to the RE storage. First, I had to go get cactus from a desert just to make slime balls, cook damn near half the materials, had to dip into crate to get some other materials that I couldn't get otherwise, had to do some funky stuff over here with iron and redstone, had to wait for this to finish charging just to get these 3 items. So we have a crafting grid, a controller, and a disk drive with a 4,000 storage disk. So once we get the main base built, we can actually have a major storage system where we don't have to worry about chest monsters, and we can just throw anything in here and it will almost sort itself. We could even search up here if we need to. However, I'm not very happy with my power supply because right now all I have is this one solar generator. What I would like to do is get 3 more of those and make an advanced solar generator, just so this charge here will hopefully get enough to survive the night, because I have no clue how long that charge will actually hold with this. So my next goal is going to be getting this advanced solar generator, and then I'll start the main building. See you guys in another bit. Alright guys, I have done it. I have made the advanced solar generator. I mean, you can see how much faster. I mean, every 0.01 is 10,000, so you can really see how much faster it's going. It's harder to see now that it's in the millions, but I'm not even worried about this thing running out of power overnight. We're almost halfway through this first storage disk, so I think I'm going to try and make this 64,000 storage disk. But for now, that is where we're going to call the episode. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this and you enjoy where this is heading, let me know down in the descriptions if there is anything you'd like to see changed or any mods you'd like to see added. Same thing, let me know down in the comments. It was great seeing you all. I hope you all have a great day, and peace out.